Yeah, so like yeah, so last night, freaking at around 12 o'clock, all of a sudden, oh look who pops up, but Charlie, right? Like, ah, okay. And he's playing stupid like fucking normal, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, everybody's dead. Fucking everybody's dead, fucking and if they're not dead, I'm gonna fucking kill them because, we're talking like, Triple X, Mac Miller, fucking Pop Smoke, and the fucking slew of other fucking rappers and all that other crap. So I'm saying to myself, I'm like, oh, so what the fuck is Charlie here for? So Charlie has to be here for a fucking obvious fucking reason, since like, I'm being evicted, this and that. And he's like, he's acting all fucking stupid. Like he doesn't know anybody, right? Like he doesn't know anybody, right? But he's going around and he's like, oh, and I'm like, so where you been for the past 4 years? He's like, oh, I was out and I freaking and right there I was just like, should I just stab him in the fucking neck? I'm thinking about stabbing him in the neck and then just and then so I'm like, nah. I'm like, let's see what fucking happens. Stab it in the neck and come later. And yeah, so freaking so he's sitting there talking and he's like, oh, my life really sucks. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you tell me about it, man. He's like, oh, I'm getting this money. And I'm like, I don't want to hear about fucking money because between all the people that fucking robbed me of money, and I mean a lot of fucking money, and then it's like, I already know that you're not here for the right reason. And then I bring up the whole like, where like he was sitting on the porch 20 years ago before they tried to fucking set me up using my own daughter as fucking bait, which was all fucking completely fucking bullshit from the fucking start. And because I was telling my teachers, I'm like, look, man, there's this guy and he's fucking kidnapping fucking kids supposedly, blah 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 blah, and fucking everybody. But I didn't even get to that point. Actually, I never ever got to that fucking point. It was always, oh, I heard you're joining. Oh, I heard you're joining. You'll do fine. I'm like, I really need to talk to you. you know? Yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like it's just interesting. Like Charlie shows up here, and then just like now, I've had this phone for about a year. I've had this phone, and the only fucking two times, right? I'm wondering if it was right after I got the phone. Did I have to fucking reset the phone right after I got it? Okay, so either way, fucking either I had to reset the phone right after I got it, like a week or two after I got it. I don't think I had to do that. Did I have to do that? It doesn't matter. You know what? The funny part is that right after that, right, freaking the only time that I truly remember having to set the phone is when I first got back right here. Okay, to New York. Right now, I bought the phone down in Florida prior to my mom passing away, and now I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, so the only time I had to really reset the phone was right before I left. Well, basically, right after I came back from Florida. Now, interesting part to this is the phone charger wasn't working all of a sudden. Like, I couldn't use the phone charger, right? So then the guy that's sitting next to me who went to jail, like I already know, like, the whole fucking Fox situation and fucking and this and that. And I'm saying to myself, and I've already went into this into fucking, I don't know how many videos. But the bottom line is that the guy is acting like Normandin, the guy that went to fucking jail for stalking fucking Ariana Grande, sitting right next to me on the fucking train. And I'm like, this guy's fucking so weird. I'm like, and oh, his name is Bond and blah 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 and fucking, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's really really fucking interesting. I'm like, so I'm like, the bottom line is that it's like, well, my phone charger doesn't work, and fucking, that had just started happening literally at the exact time um that I went to leave, literally leave. Like my phone was freaking charged up until I got into the cab to go freaking to the freaking train station to grab the bus. The charger worked on the fucking bus, and then the fucking charger fucking didn't work on the train, right? And then all of a sudden, fucking, here's Bond sitting next to me, and it's like, well, can I borrow your phone charger? And he's like, yeah. But meanwhile, Bond is looking like freaking Normandin, right? He's acting like fucking Normandin. He's probably, you know what? I would have to fucking, if I do still have the fucking video, and I never did. I never went back and looked because this shit is just so fucking complete. And I'm saying to myself, it's like, really? I'm like, oh, okay, you know, thanks. You know, it takes like fucking, it took like fucking 3 hours to charge my phone. And the normal, like, coloring of the phone charger, like the fucking, when it's showing that it's charging, that changed color, right? And then on top of that, like, you know, I get back and I'm like, oh man, my fucking phone, I gotta fucking buy another charger or something because something's not fucking right here. And I plugged in even my brand new, I bought 2 fucking chargers at the same time, spent a lot of money on both chargers, okay? One was this type of a charger, one was that type of a charger. And the funny part is that the other charger wouldn't work either. Yeah. Fucking, I had to like splice together different chargers in order to fucking start charging my phone. So I find that really interesting, and the reason I'm going into that is because just like fucking a few years ago, right? Somebody comes and it's like, oh, what's up, man? It's like, you know, this and that, and it's like, yeah, okay, you know, and then all of a sudden, my handheld camera, right, that I used to record like my songs on or whatever the fuck, you know, play a beat through the phone, sing some songs, blah, 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 upload them to fucking... All of a sudden, my handheld camera stopped working. After this person comes to my house and plays with a few fucking... doesn't even look like he's playing with anything fucking serious. Now, this is really interesting because all of a sudden, last night, after nobody ever comes around me, right? Charlie shows up to my door at 12 o'clock at night. And I'm saying, oh, here we go. I'm like, what's up? You know? I'm like, please make a fucking dumb move so I could stab you in the fucking neck. You know? And I'm thinking in my fucking head, like, you know, it's like, because they got some balls to them, you know? And I'm just thinking, it's like, yeah, okay. You know, and then all of a sudden, after Charlie leaves, he takes his phone out of his pocket, right? Real careful, like. And then it's like, he's like, oh, well, you know, and then he's like, I'll give you my phone number and you can call. And I'm like, I don't want your phone number. I don't want your phone number. What's going on? Have you seen this person? Have you seen this person? No, I haven't, blah, 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 right? And then all of a sudden, after he leaves my house, I go to fucking sleep. Everything's working fine on my phone. And then I wake up, and all of a sudden, I can't access Instagram. I can't access Instagram. I can't fucking, actually, it was just mainly Instagram. I couldn't access Instagram. I'm like, what the, I accessed it one time, and then after that, I couldn't access it again. And I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? And then I'm like, oh. And then as I'm checking a few other things in the phone, it's like, oh, look at this. There's a problem with the battery. Wow, man. All of a sudden, the battery doesn't want to fucking work on the phone. So now I had to fucking go and fucking save everything, take fucking screenshots of everything, and then I had to fucking go and reboot the entire fucking phone. Which is bullshit, because I'm saying to myself, if there was anything in there that fucking needed to be fucking seen from anybody that fucking may or may not fucking want to know why there's a fucking dead person on my front porch, now that, you know, like, I mean, between the videos of the fucking squirrels of death bringing me the fucking human foot bones and, you know, realizing, holy shit, this isn't the house that they tried to fucking kill kill me in when I was 17. This is also the fucking house that not only the house that they tried to kill me in when I was 17, but this is also the fucking house that they kidnapped me and my cousin Matthew in when we were 4 and 3 years old. I was like, wow, man, this shit is fucking nuts. Now I'm saying to myself, I wonder if all the fucking conversations are there, which I took screenshots of, but fucking yet, well, not screenshots, screen videos of. You know, it's like it's like that's what I mean. And I'm saying to Charlie, I'm like, well, if you're here, obviously something's about to go down. He's like, oh no, no. And I'm like, yeah, okay, man, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. And now, all of a sudden, no shit. Now this is interesting though too. Fucking dirty ass cigars. You know, it's like freaking. It's like the other interesting part to this is that as I'm recording this, I'm saying to myself, wow, look at the video quality of this phone right now. I am like, freaking, that is real fucking video quality. You want to know something, man? It's like freaking, and that's what I mean. It's like, I'm wondering if I did reset the phone about 2 weeks or so after getting the phone. I'm not exactly 100% certain, but that's what I mean about fucking if yo, man, yo, this is fucking crazy. This is really fucking crazy because this video quality on this phone is fucking immaculate right now. It is super fucking immaculate right now. And I'm wondering if the fucking video timing is gonna fucking do the same fucking thing at this point, because I'm wondering if the video timing is gonna cut the fucking video off at said fucking length. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is crazy, dude. This is fucking crazy. I should have stabbed him in the fucking neck and taken his phone. That's what I should have done. I keep saying that to myself, saying, Anthony, you know that something's not right. Fucking stab this motherfucker in the neck. You'll worry about the body later, and take his fucking phone and check out what the fuck's going on. Call the fucking cop. I don't even know anymore what the fucking. There's too many of them. There's too fucking. That's what I mean. It's like he knew exactly what the fuck he was like. I don't know anybody. It's like oh, okay, and then it's like, just one lie after the other lie after the other lie after the other lie, and I'm just like, oh, so I haven't seen anybody. And then he starts bringing up all the fucking people. I'm like, I thought you just said you haven't seen anybody. He's like, well, it's like, shut the fuck up. Bam. You know what I mean? Bam, son. You know what I mean? Fuck this shit. Look at this quality of this video. This fucking, mwah, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck, man? But that's not, the video quality of the phone started shortly after I freaking bought, and I'm saying to myself, see, something's not fucking right, man, and fucking, it's always somebody in the fucking, it's, fuck this. It's crystal clear, man. Look at that blue. Look at that. Oh, shit. Let me see something. Yeah, I took this. I took a look at this. Let's see, what does this sparkle, man? No, it's not going to sparkle. Like, yeah, so I don't even know if this is real or not, but it's just funny because even the video quality of this, where's the freaking... Like, that's the real fucking... And yo, it's like, how many times I made videos about this, and I said, that's when I noticed, and I said, make a freaking video. Because I'm saying, look at the freaking... Just look at the difference of that compared to the other videos. It's like that's out of focus. That's seemingly like, but in focus... I mean, it's just freaking like, wow. I don't know if this is, that's why I'm saying, I have no idea what the fuck this is, because I made a few videos the other day, and I was like, something, it's like, It's like when I found this on the ground, okay, I brought this to 5 different jewelers, right? Because I'm not going to go call the fucking police and be like, hey, look, guys, I found a possible diamond. Because it sure the fuck looks like a diamond, and it kind of feels like a diamond. No, it definitely feels like a fucking. I'm like, wow, that's fucking crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm like, that's not fucking. Nah, man, that is like. It feels like liquid water. Like, I mean, it feels like solid water. Like ice. It feels like ice. Literally, it feels like ice. So the point being is that it's like, and it's anyway. The point being is that it's like when I found this thing, I brought this to 5 different jewelers, right? And I was like, well, what is this? And now here's the interesting thing. They all use those digital freaking reads on the fucking thing, right? And they were like, well, and they looked at it and they were like, oh, well, I'm not sure. Let's go test this out. And then it was like, oh, and then and immediately like the thing shots up all the way to fucking 9. It was like boom, and it was like beep 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 beep, and it was like I was like, oh, so what's that? And they were like, oh, that's just saying that it's ready. I'm like, yeah. And meanwhile, I'm seeing the scale go all the way the fuck up. And this happened multiple times, and multiple times they're trying to convince me. Let's see, 2 people or so. There was about 5 different jewelers. The one person telling me, "Oh, well, that's Now this is after only like they when they showed me the machine, they were like, "Oh, you see, it's not really registering. It's only got like 1 bar." And I'm saying to myself, it's like, yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10, it's a 0 or a 1, right? Okay. So what's really interesting is when the people tried to convince me that this was either glass, which is a hardness of 5, or they tried convincing me that this was what the fuck was that other one? In other words, they tried to convince what the fuck quartz, right, which has a hardness of 7, and then they tried to convince me that this was freaking freaking that other fucking type of shit. What is that other shit? What is that other shit? That's freaking the freaking oh my god, the freaking stuff that's like. So anyway, that registers as an 8, okay? And I'm saying to myself, it's like, it's really funny that they tried to convince me that this right here was, this right here is either glass or that. But then when they showed me the freaking thing, it's like, oh, it didn't even register. And then I'm saying to myself, well, I took this and I scratched the fucking camera lens, which is made of sapphire. Okay? And I'm saying to myself, it's like, yeah, so this scratched the fucking sapphire, So in other words, I have a fucking one-of-a-kind fucking rock, right? It's harder than sapphire. It doesn't show up on fucking, it doesn't register, right, supposedly, on fucking a diamond tester, which is just insane, because even glass will fucking show up on a diamond tester, okay? And, it's like, and then I had multiple people try to convince me that this was quartz, which also shows up on a diamond tester. And I'm saying to myself, it's like, wow, so then for a year and a half, I've been running around with basically, without being cut, just in general, is probably, I don't even know how much fucking money, because the clarity of this motherfucker is like VVS or fucking, like top. Like, if it is not at the exact fucking top, it is like the one right underneath it. Like, if it is not a VVS 1, it is a VVS 2, or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever order it goes in. Now, all I'm saying is that when I seen that freaking, I mean, look at this thing, dude. You're telling me that's not a diamond? You telling me that's not a diamond? Are you telling me? Now, okay, granted, fucking, there are some things about, I don't know what the fuck this shit is, and it is a little bit freaky, man. It's making me wonder, like, so what really are they trying? Because I'm just wondering, I'm like, could that be fucking, some sort of fucking high-end fucking... You know what? Anyway, the point being is that... Because I'm wondering, actually. I'm totally wondering. But look at that, man. Don't tell me that's not a fucking diamond. Man, don't. Seriously. Don't tell me that's not a diamond. You know? And the videos that I've made so far have shown this, but not like this. Like, they haven't shown it like this. You know? So I got everybody around fucking me, right, telling me that this ain't a diamond, it's all imaginary. They have no idea who fucking Ariana Grande is. They have no idea who these people are. They have no idea what this is. They have no idea what the fuck. It's like, I can't, it's like you're playing games basically trying to convince me that you have a fucking intelligence level of like below retard. Which is like insane. What is below fucking... I don't know what that fucking actually would be. That's what I'm saying. It's not even good. It's just fucking... This is crazy, man. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at... Can you see... Oh my God. Can you... Even the camera's picking up on the fucking... The camera's picking up on the fucking beam. That is insane. That's insane. That's insane. And meanwhile, I can't get anybody on the phone. I can't get fucking... Almost so many people in my family are dead. And it's like, wow, it's like, oh no, that's not fucking, that's not a diamond. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you seriously fucking kidding me? That's not a diamond. That with some tweaking out, I could probably turn this into a fucking lightsaber. Seriously, man. All right. So let's see. How much? Now this is a quartz. Now, okay, that's granted. All right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. You know. Okay, that's what quartz looks like. So maybe it is fucking... But then why wouldn't it show up on a fucking... Why wouldn't a piece of quartz show up as fucking quartz on a fucking diamond tester? Why would they try to convince me that it's glass? Why would they try to... You know how much quartz is worth? Nothing. It's worth nothing. That's what it's worth. It's worth absolutely nothing. Pretty much. And it's like... Okay. So, well, either way, I just found this, like, so intriguing. This is like, no, this I'm almost positive. So the point being is that freaking this is like, and then it's showing up so well in the camera. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But either way, it's wondering, I'm just like, oh yeah, so I'm just walking along the ground and I just find a diamond laying on the fucking ground, right? Come on, man. You know, and then the first thing I'm saying, oh wow, look at this fucking setup. I'm like, somebody fucking just, like, you don't just find a rough fucking $2 million fucking diamond laying on the fucking ground. And it's like, oh wow, this is a fucking setup. It's like, well, let me go find out if it's a diamond. And that's when fucking I go to 5 different fucking jewelers. Everybody tells me it's not a fucking diamond. I'm like, all right, then there's no reason to make a fucking report, because we've seen how well the fucking police report was made about the fucking human foot bone that the squirrel fucking brought to my fucking front porch, right? So it's like, come on, man. Give me a break.